It's 5 o'clock in the morning on January 6th. It's go time. It is about 11 o'clock in the morning. I am working on my first assignment, illustrator research and brief proposal making. My intention is to have it submitted before I go to sleep tonight, which hopefully will happen before 12 hours from now. There are a couple of flurries happening outside, which is nice. It was kind of a rough morning. My kid had a lot of trouble at drop off. This was the first day back after break, and I think he wasn't feeling great, but like not bad enough to stay home. And just this morning has been a lot, but my students are great and everything is going really well so far. So we are going to hope for the best and keep chugging along. Also, in very exciting news to I don't know how many other people, but Google Slides just added a couple of new presentation templates, and I needed this. I'm thriving. I'm here. There's one that looks kind of like a book that I think I might end up using, but we'll see what it looks like. Right now we're doing illustration research and adding a couple of brief thoughts. It's hard because like I don't know what the professor's expectation is for the project, so it's hard to propose it, but I think her office hours might be listed, so I may try to stop by at some point online, but we'll see how that goes. I am nervous. This is the third time I've taken this class. The heater just kicked off, if you're hearing that lack of loud heat. I failed twice so far. I think I don't want to like walk in and be like, hey, I'm a train wreck, but also please help me figure out a way to make an achievable, completable project so that I can actually finish this. But I am walking in humble, we'll say that for sure. And I don't know, but rough start to the day. We'll see. It's about 9 p.m. and my assignment's submitted. My kid is asleep. He actually wound up having a great day at daycare. They had so much fun. They did a bunch of dancing and fort building and did a lot of stickers, and he was like thrilled and happy screaming. Took him to the doctor. He is happy and healthy and got his flu shot. I still have to get mine. I will do that. I have lunches packed. I have outfits planned for tomorrow. I did some yoga, and all of the things that need to happen today somehow miraculously happened. I was not expecting any of that, but it also may have something to do with the fact that I did not realize I was drinking cold brew concentrate, and it's possible I consumed north of 600 milligrams of caffeine today. I don't regret it, but it it wasn't on purpose. So I'm gonna be a little more intentional with that in the morning. But I got my pre-quarter assignment finished, and the first class begins tomorrow. The professor does have her office hours tomorrow as well, so I think I'm gonna pop by and just kind of touch base about the project. But I feel a little bit like I was shooting blind, like throwing out some project ideas when like I'm not necessarily sure what our parameters are for the project yet, but stay tuned, I guess, and I will stay tuned, and off we go. It's 6 o'clock in the morning on January 7th. My class starts today, and I'm very tired. I am going to not overdo it on caffeine today, and there's a couple of things that have to happen for work that I don't know if I'll have to take home with me, but I am hoping that I can get it done while I'm at school, and then I can do, homework and stuff tonight. So crossing my fingers. The first class starts today. Part of me was thinking about like, why am I vlogging this circa 2012 style? I don't know.
And I don't know if I'll end up sharing them because I don't know if I want the world to watch me fail in real time. If that is what's going to be. But what if it's not? What if it's not? So we'll see what happens. We have a dress down at school today, so Lord of the Rings as always. And I do also have a dinosaur Jedi. Hang on. So I have that going for me.
It is 7 o'clock on January 7th, and I just dropped my son at daycare. It went marginally better than yesterday, but I mean, he's 2.5, right? So separations are hard. Also, I get stickers from my friend at work, so that's what's crunching my pocket. I'm letting my car warm up. It is, I think the real feel is like 16 degrees here this morning, and my gloves are at home. So hopefully I do better than this the rest of the day. But it's funny because I feel like I'm treating all of this like some kind of athletic event. I have lunch packed. I'm like trying to make sure I get enough protein and enough nutrients, and enough sleep and enough water. And I think in some ways stress and like high mental energy things are vaguely athletic, I think, but off we go. So the things that need to happen today are definitely happening, but it's not happening as quickly as yesterday. So we'll see what happens. But I'm very hopeful about the class that I'm in. I feel like one of the big benefits of the phase that I'm in and of having previewed this before, we'll say, is that I feel like I am more confident in the direction that I want to go. Like I'm more confident in wanting to do kids book illustration, and in wanting to do stories and fantasy and like narrative storytelling. So I feel like that is an unexpected, I don't want to say benefit, because I don't think I mean benefit. We'll say unexpected silver lining. How's that? It is 7 o'clock on January 8th. It is absolutely freezing out. I think the real feel is like 8 or 10 or something. Wee Man's had a rough time getting up this morning. I think it's hard in the winter when it's totally dark, and I think that he is a kid who would prefer to sleep in and stay up late, which is not the way that I operate, but I think it's the way he operates. I need a cup of coffee. I have watched my first class, and I love the professor. So I haven't had her before, and she is like just the cupcake of a human being. She is like brilliant and kind, and I really like her work. She does like fashion illustration stuff, which is not my forte, perhaps clearly, but I think it's really cool, and it's cool to have like kind of that different perspective as well. So I'm actually really excited to work with her, and to kind of see, she has like a really good energy, and she's young and ambitious and nice, which is helpful. So I think that'll be really fun. And I'm just very hopeful. So I have an assignment that I have to do for tomorrow, and it's kind of like research and proposal, but a little bit more in depth than what we did previously. And my first couple of thumbnails. I think I have to do 12, but I don't think I'm going to be able to just do 12, because I've never been that decisive, maybe ever. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing here today, but I am caffeinated. I am hopeful, and I'm going to try to focus because things have to get done. It's like 12:30, and this is my lunch break, so hopefully I can get some thumbnails done before I have to go teach my next class, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think that the Tuesday to Thursday crunch is going to be the toughest, because Thursday to Tuesday I have a whole weekend, I have some wiggle room, some flexibility, but I think So the recording of the class goes up Tuesday night. So I really have Wednesday, because I'm going to try to submit everything tonight. I prefer to submit Wednesday night instead of Thursday morning and then be panicking about trying to get to work and trying to get my day started and try to make sure the assignment is in. It just feels like a little bit too much. But I guess I do have that flexibility if I need to. But I think this is going to be my like pinch point for the quarter, which I guess that's good to keep in mind, but wish me luck.
It is 4:30 in the morning on Friday. It might be, no, it's Thursday. Oh no. I think it's January 9th, but I don't know. I'm working on my homework. I have to leave for work in 2 hours. And I'm getting my kid up in about an hour and a half, so I have to do thumbnails. Yeah. It is 8:30 p.m. on Thursday, January 9th. Apparently it's been Thursday the whole time. And it feels like the middle of the night. Don't look at my hair. Jesus.